Well, hey boys and girls of the internet. How you doing tonight? It's been a long day. It's been a really long day. But I haven't posted a video in a long time. There's a lot of really good reasons why, but we could try to get this camera angle. Just to give you a brief synopsis since I last posted. We quit posting because we got kicked off of YouTube for some of my more colorful opinions and the opinions I have that that platform doesn't agree with. So had my account suspended, had my live stream privileges destroyed. So we stopped posting for a while. And around end of July, beginning of August, Linda left me. Took the kids, left. And left me in a lot of debt. So I didn't have any income. We were living on her government money, her Social Security. So when she left and we had already piled up a lot of debt and none of it got paid, I had to go get a job. This is where I work now. It's a truck stop. So I spent a while literally losing my mind, going crazy, but at the end of that, it brought me a whole lot closer to God. So, because at that point, I had nothing. Anyway, she took everything. And by everything, I mean everything. I still haven't replaced most of it, but I can report that I'm only $175 behind on the land. That nice, beautiful house that we posted videos of, that got repossessed. They came and took it day before Thanksgiving. So yeah, I'm still getting emails. They want me to pay for it, though. I don't think so. You took it. You can keep it. I had to buy this. Went and put $100 down. Now, that one was gigantic compared to this. That one was 12 by 40. This one is 10 by 24. Barely enough room for me and a cat. It's messy right now because I come home from work. I don't really feel like being a maid. But anyway, I've made some good friends at work. I started out as just a dishwasher, and I picked that place because I don't have a running vehicle, and it's an hour and a half walk if I have to, but I'm getting rides to work, paying and getting rides to work, so, there's that. Uh, I don't want to mean mouth. It was an amicable split, even though when she walked out the door, I couldn't even cook a meal for myself or had any food to eat. But I've learned a long time ago that I don't actually matter. I don't. I'm not special. I'm just different. So, there's that. I have managed to put my life back together. Like I said, I'm only $175 behind on the land. And coming up this next paycheck is the big Thanksgiving check. So I should be able to cover that pretty easy. And my $400 a month payment. This building is $360 a month. So That's a lot less than the 475 for that big building. I haven't done anything but put some what little bit of insulation that I got out of the roof of that other house, and what was the scant little bit that was left in the walls is what I've got in here so far. But I haven't gotten around to putting most of it in. I can't, like I said, I'm a 50-year-old man running circles around teeny boppers. It's really, really sad. These kids coming up nowadays thinking standing around with their thumbs up their butt going, "Oh, what's next?" is actually working and expect top dollar for it. I gotta bust my butt. But anyway, I work at truck stop, and being that I drove a truck for 20 years, I get along mostly with everybody. Uh, so that's the update. When I take the time to clean this place, I'll give you the nickel and dime tour. But there's really not much to it. It's just a tiny box. The only difference with this one is it has a loft from one end to the other with a piece over the door here cut out. So I got storage, which is good because there's going to have to be a lot of stuff goes up there. Uh, I don't believe I've mentioned the. I have a gift. We were given a gift, and I sort of went down that track. And so we now have what equates to uh, pretty much guaranteed lottery coming up. I'm expecting I'm expecting to be able to have the ability to retire again if I want to, and pay everything off and get a decent something decent to live in. I'm expecting to have some money coming up through what started as a gift and has become an investment. I've invested more into it, and we're just waiting on that. We're just waiting on that to happen. Um, I'm being vague on purpose. I'm really not wanting to say how much I'm expecting, and I'm really not wanting to say why, because at some point I'm going to be under a non-disclosure agreement. But just suffice it to say, I should be out of this mess pretty quickly. And since my account's been freed, since my YouTube's been freed up, and it's just mine now. So it's just my opinions, but my opinions on life have changed. I've lost a lot of faith in humanity. I've lost a lot of faith in people. I've lost a lot of faith in the world. The only thing that I still have faith in is God. You know, I was, I'm still, and if you have faith in God too, please pray that either this big blessing comes in, or that I somehow get a vehicle that I can afford so I can drive myself to the laundromat and to work and back and to a grocery store and back when I need to. Because that's really the only thing I lack. Uh, the Durango's down. I started driving it and it was overheating. It kept overheating, and it started overheating once in a while, then got more and more and more and more and more. Because unbeknownst to me, you can't just keep pouring water into the overflow. If it's got a leak, you fill the overflow. You fill the radiator fluid thing. That's not filling the radiator. So, because I thought it was maybe a stick in. I thought I had a thermostat stuck closed. So I get here in the yard, start taking off the radiator hose, and lo and behold, it's out of fluid. It had leaked out. Now, I am noticing that the oil is pretty full, and that's worrisome. But the oil's not milky, so I don't think it leaked into there. I don't, and I never let it go, but to the bottom of the red before I would pull over and shut it off. So I don't think I've blown a head gasket either. I have to get. I got to get. But I did twist the little bitty bolts at the bottom. Anybody knows the this year Durango '05? I think it's '03 Durango. The thermostat's at the bottom of the block, and there's just little bitty bolt twisted off inside the block. I got to get. Well, I got to get a drill because even though I have testicles and adrenaline, I'm not allowed to have tools anymore. So I got to go purchase new tools now. I got to get me a drill. Uh, once I get a drill and a drill bit, I got a teeny tiny little drill bit. I got to drill that and get that bolt out of there somehow, and get another bolt put in. Get a new thermostat put in. Put the thermostat hosing in, and put a new hose that goes in, and fill it full of water and see if she holds. And if it does, and it doesn't all go into the oil, then I can at least get it back and forth. I can't. I have to fix the suspension on it, or it won't pass inspection, and I can't go get plates and stuff for nothing. So that's why I'm wondering at this point if it might be easier just to go find some kind of a buy here, pay here place, and get a beater. Even if it's just 2-wheel drive, a half an inch off the ground. I tear up getting up up the road. Just get a beater, leave it at the top of the hill, because it'll if it ain't got some ground clearance, it's never going to make it back here in the middle of the woods. But whatever, just so I can get to and from work and to and from the grocery store. Uh, that's the only really obstacle I've got left, because I got a new building. So yeah, they came and repossessed the building. I got another. I bought this before they came and repossessed it, because I knew there was a chance God wasn't going to let me keep that building. And as it turns out, this is what I got: a cracker box. Uh, got the land caught back up. That's almost a miracle, considering how many thousands of dollars I was behind. And this is one of them places, one of them armpit places that they like to yank your land from you, you know, resell it 4, 5, 6, 7 times. But for some reason they worked with me. Yeah, I paid them my entire paycheck for 3 months, but I'm caught up as of right this second. As soon as I get my next paycheck, I'm gonna make my land payment, see if I got enough to pay the 175 and be up to the second. And I'm up to the second on this building here, so let's see how long it takes me. Everybody say a prayer for me. We'll see how long it takes me to get a car. I'm wanting a truck. Now, if I get an email and an appointment, well then, problem solved. I'll be able to just go buy anything I want. What I want another Ram. I want a 3500 Hemi. I don't want the Cummins diesel. I want the Hemi, because I don't trust Cummins. I used to haul Cummins engines, because a long, many moons ago, they used to make the Dodge Ram just outside of St. Louis at Fenton, Missouri, at the Chrysler plant in Fenton, Missouri. That's where they made the Dodge Rams. And I used to haul them Cummins diesel engines in there, and I can't tell you how many times I got stopped from, oh, we can't load your truck because the load got rejected, because the head bolts were twisting off because their engine blocks coming up out of Mexico were too soft. So that's an insider thing for you. The Cummins. Plus, I've had trucks with the Cummins M11s in them, and 14s, and they're notorious for snapping cams, and they're just dumb motors. They just don't work well. So I don't like Cummins at all. So I want in my Dodge Ram 3500 4-door long bed dually with a Hemi, uh, some bells and whistles, and the heavy duty transmission. Because I expect I want to be able to haul a heavy trailer or haul water or, do some work with that vehicle. And that's going to be for work. For play and for running around my daily beater, I think I want to get a little V6 Jeep, a lifted V6 Jeep. And not like a Cherokee, but like, it's got some room to throw a thing or two in, but I don't think, I was just, because I like to stick with Mopar stuff. But if not, my mom and Gary had a Subaru they liked pretty good. I want to see if Subaru makes something lifted up off the ground. I gotta have ground clearance. Or, yeah, you're gonna have holes all in the underside of your gas tank, your oil pans, places you shouldn't have holes. So that's what I want. Anyway, I'm still alive, still kicking. It took me a long time to get back on my feet. I still haven't been able to pay Verizon. This is a Q-Link wireless Obama phone that's free for now. And I'm on food stamps and got this minimum wage job, but I'm moving up. I'm being trained as a cook, and I'm being trained as a buffet cook, and also as a line cook. So I'm not just a dishwasher anymore, and also as a prep cook. So at some point, I may be getting 40 hours a week, but as it stands right now, still not so much. It's just tiny shifts. But there again, I'm an old man. A 4-hour shift is a lot to me. I'm a 50-year-old fart. I come home and I feel it. But, at least I'm not starving to death. I'm not homeless. And I will get back on my feet. I will, my body hates me. Every day my body hates me, but I will get through this. With the help of good God above, I will get through this. And I'll be okay. I'm not even going into the political stuff going on. I'm not even going into the resident. I'm not going into how we don't have a choice anymore. How when you go in and state your opinion on a piece of paper, and they just pretty much just wad it up, throw it away for you because it wasn't their opinion. I'm not going into that either. Because, I don't care. You guys are headed for a depression, and you've earned it. Enjoy. That's all I got to say. You've earned it. Inflation, my ass. You've earned it. But I got my land. I still got my land. I got something to live in. That's going to be better than a lot of you. So, and I've got God to help get me through it too. So, hey, there's that. Anyway, I'm changing my tagline. I haven't figured out what it's going to be yet. It's still impossible for me to be cool, but I'm going to do something new. It's a new chapter in my life. I'm a bachelor again, starting to enjoy it. So we're going to do something new tagline. Anyway, you guys take it easy, and I'll be hollering at you later. Bye.